Hello, OHS students. My name is Wayne Sheppard. I'm an artist and an author, and I'm talking to you from Rockport, Massachusetts, up here on Cape Ann, about 40 some miles north of Boston. I will be visiting your school in a few weeks, the Monday and Tuesday after Easter Sunday, and I hope to be working with some of you on a series of panels that will become a mural for your biology classroom. A special hello to Mrs. Hicks and Mrs. Fraser. What I want you to start thinking about is, how would you visualize trying to get across the idea of botany through visual imagery, without any words to describe what you would be doing. I think part of the challenge is we don't necessarily just want to create panels that look like we took photographs of flowers or plants out of a textbook or a photography gallery or something, but maybe to challenge ourselves a little bit more with just some kind of interpretation of that theme. I'll give you an example. One of the things I've studied for a long time now, and it's incorporated into both my artwork and my novel, has to do with the environment. It has to do with the green in the world. It has to do with the colors in the world, with the flowers and things like that. But beyond that, into what I call the invisible or the hidden realm, you might say, is an interest in the possibility of plant intelligence. Now, as strange as that may sound, people have been wondering for centuries about whether or not plants have intelligence. And part of what some decisions were based on in saying, well, no, they don't have intelligence, is people were looking for a brain and a central nervous system that looks like something in humans or other mammals, animals, and they weren't finding that. But now we're finding that indeed, yes, plants have a form of intelligence. A lot of scientists are agreeing with that now because of certain tests they've been able to run. Where the question or the jury is still out, you might say, is can plants feel and can plants think, and therefore can they communicate with us? That was really considered pseudoscience as early as several decades ago, when some very famous polygraph scientists and another scientist from India had proposed that plants indeed can feel and think and even read our minds. So it's something to think about, okay? Controversy is good. It gets people to think. But there is research today showing that plants, we're getting closer and closer to believing that they do have a form of intelligence and we can actually communicate. The receptor cells on the tips of certain plant roots have been found to contain some of the same cellular material as our brains, and even the excretion of some chemicals that are what our brain secretes as far as serotonin and things like that. So give some thought, see what you think. If you'd like to know more about me, Mrs. Fraser or Mrs. Hicks will write down the websites for both my artwork and for my novel, and that way you can know a little bit more about me, and maybe that'll even help you determine if you want to work with me. So nice talking with you. Thank you for your attention, and I thank your teachers, and look forward to seeing you soon. Bye-bye.